NASCAR heads to the Northwest once again, and to Seattle, Washington, the Emerald City. What a great event this racetrack always holds on here. This is the third race here. The previous winners were Carl Edwards and Martin Truex Jr. Who will be the next one? Drivers to watch for. All the Toyota drivers. We have a lot of them inside the top 10. Martin Truex Jr., last year's winner, moved to a Toyota this season. Looks very strong. Kyle Busch, look for him to be up front today. He has a good M&M's Toyota Camry. Chase Elliott's also posted some fast times in practice. He starts inside the top 10 as well. Then the pole sitter Ryan Blaney looking to get his second career Aflac Cup Series win. Now here's two drivers that did not pass pre-qualifying inspection. That'd be Ryan Newman and the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. They will start in the rear of the field for this afternoon's race. Now for the command. Drivers, start your engines! The cars begin to roll off here for 10 laps in Seattle. And we're going to check out your starting lineup for the Best Buy 200. In row 1, Ryan Blaney and Martin Truex Jr. Kyle Busch and Matt Kenseth in row 2. And in row 3, we have Carl Edwards and Joey Logano. Row 4, Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott. And then Eric Jones getting a top 10 start next to Kevin Harvick. Austin Dillon and Brad Keselowski in row 6. And in row 7, we have Casey Kane in the Sprite Chevrolet and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 8, Carter Adelman. Jimmy Johnson and Jamie McMurray in row 9. Kurt Busch and Paul Menard in row 10. Jimmy Lanya and Logan McDaniel in row 11. Row 12, we have Eddie Jones and Camden Luca. Ty Dillon and AJ Allmendinger in row 13. And in row 14, we have Clint Boyer and Chris Buescher. Bryce Harvey and Matt DiBenedetto start in row 15. Trevor Bayne with a poor start this afternoon next to Eric Almirola. Patrick and Castle in row 17. Ryan Newman and Dale Jr., the two that failed to qualify in row 18. Now the green flag is waving here for the Best Buy 200. We are green in Seattle. Ryan Blaney gets a good jump on the Toyotas, but here they come. We got 4 of them battling for the second position. Kyle Busch will prevail there with Carl Edwards in third. Ryan Blaney leads the opening lap here in Seattle as they come off of turn 2. Heading into 3 and 4, Ryan Blaney looks like his lead is closing ever so slightly over the 18 of Kyle Busch. Up the hill they come through 1 and 2. Now into turn 3 and 4 they come. Kyle Busch, Rowdy is what they call him. He's going to make it exciting for the race lead here. Side by side, heading into turn 1, a slide job move by Ryan Blaney. Kyle Busch does not get any momentum coming off of turn 2. Carl Edwards is going to go around him on the outside. They make contact. Carl Edwards to the wall. He collects Truex and his teammate, Matt Kenseth. Hard hits for the Toyota camp here in Seattle. Oh my goodness, what a crash. A big mistake on Kyle Busch's part. He gets into Carl Edwards. Looks like Edwards may have chopped down on the 18. And he goes sliding into Truex and back down into Matt Kenseth. Yeah, looks as Carl Edwards. Oh, maybe Kyle Busch might have got into him. Oh, it looks like they both just kind of came in together there. And you see Kenseth tries to slide out of the way as Edwards comes flying in front of him, but not enough room for Kenseth to avoid. Carl Edwards involved along with Truex. And then there's Matt Kenseth going to the garage area here in Seattle. Mayhem for the Toyota camp, but still, we got 3 of them inside the top 10. Back to green flag racing here in Seattle. It's Ryan Blaney and Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch gets a great push from his Toyota teammate, Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin with the assist there to the race lead for Kyle Busch. Here comes Chase Elliott, like we said. He's been really good in practice all weekend long. He's moving up his way up through here. We got lots of 3 wide mid-pack here. Dale Jr. making his way up to the front. But now we got Kyle Busch in the race lead, but Denny Hamlin's got a strong car. He's all over the back bumper of race leader Kyle Busch, gunning for the lead. Here comes Hamlin looking inside. Kyle Busch is going to prevail off of turn 4. Across the start-finish line. Up the hill they come. Hamlin's going to get into him. Kyle Busch saves it. What a save by Kyle Busch. But he's reporting a flat tire. They come through 3 and 4. And Kyle Busch spins out. And he saves it. What a save. Incredible save by Kyle Busch. Holy cow. Watch as Denny Hamlin gets into Kyle Busch there. Oh my goodness. Hamlin with a little bit of a dirty move there on his teammate Kyle Busch. And then ultimately it ends into a right rear flat tire. Sorry, left I'm sorry, I'm confused right now. Sorry, I don't remember. Left rear tire down for Kyle Busch. Holy cow, I can't believe I just got my rights and left mixed up. Kyle Busch is upset on the radio with Denny Hamlin. We'll see how that pans out after the race. Green flag is back out here in Seattle. Denny Hamlin with a great jump on Chase Elliott. Here comes Ryan Blaney with 3 laps remaining in Seattle. But Chase Elliott's going to get a strong push off of turn 2. He clears Blaney heading into 3. Off of 4, he's got 2 laps to catch Denny Hamlin. As the cars come through 3 and 4, there's Kyle Busch making up a ton of spots here in Seattle. Off of turn 2, it's Chase Elliott closing in on Hamlin as they enter 3. The cars dive bombing here. The white flag is out in Seattle. It's Denny Hamlin versus Chase Elliott. Can Elliott get to his bumper? We're going to see as they come down the backstretch one final time. Chase Elliott dive bombs it in. He gets it to stick, but not enough. Hamlin's going to edge him out and take the victory in Seattle. Exciting finish as Chase Elliott gave it his all at the end, but Denny Hamlin prevails and wins in the Emerald City. There's Kyle Busch crossing the line around the 20th position. What a comeback for Kyle Busch. But Denny Hamlin, the man who spun Busch out, survives a late race charge from Chase Elliott. Watches Elliott just throws it into 3 and 4, and it actually kind of stuck for him. He did not hit Hamlin, but just not enough time for Chase Elliott to get this win. But Denny Hamlin gets to burn the house down in Seattle. Congratulations to Denny Hamlin. So Denny gets a big win to put him in the points lead over Matt Kenseth. Now, to check out the point standings. After race 12 of 24, Denny Hamlin takes over the points lead over his teammate Matt Kenseth, who is in second. Dale Jr. falls to third. Kevin Harvick remains in fourth. Carter Adelman fifth. Chase Elliott up in the top 10. He's now sixth. Truex, Johnson, Keselowski, and Bryce Harvey round out the top 10. If the chase started today, those would be your top 10 drivers. And obviously, we got your 2 wild cards, which would be Kyle Larson and Trevor Bayne. Trevor Bayne fell out of the top 10 after this week's performance. And Kyle Larson still maintains that first wild card. Austin Dillon, Joe Logano, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, Kasey Kahne, Eric Jones, and Ryan Blaney round up the top 20. Chris Buescher, Ryan Newman, McMurray, Paul Menard, Eric Almirola, Clint Bowyer, who's having a disappointing season in 26th, Stenhouse, McDaniel, Jimmy Lania, who's got a win. He's in 29th. Not a very good season for him. Allmendinger's in 30th. Danica Patrick, Camden Luca with a nice run today. He gets up to 32nd in the point standings, tied with Matt DiBenedetto. And now for the finishing results at Seattle. First place today was Denny Hamlin. So everybody, if you made it this far into the video, please stay tuned till the end. I got a special interview with Mr. Rowdy himself. It's going to be a great interview. We'll see how he reacts to Denny Hamlin getting into him. Anyways, your finishing results. Eric Jones got a nice top 5. Chase Elliott got second today. There's Austin Dillon with a nice top 10. He comes home 7th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with a very reviving top 10 and 8th. Kevin Harvick, consistently this year, he comes home 9th. Jimmy Johnson with a nice top 10 as well. Kasey Kahne in the Sprite colors this week for a good friend. He finishes 11th. Jamie McMurray finishes 12th today, and then 13th was Brad Keselowski. Chris Buescher finally with a nice finish. He gets a good top 15 to hopefully revive his season. Kyle Larson with a top 15 today. Paul Menard with a decent run in 16th. Jimmy Lania comes home 17th, and 18th was Kurt Busch. 19th today was Dale Jr. after starting last. What a day for him, passing a lot of cars from 36th to 19th. Logan McDaniel with the top 20. Kyle Busch came back from getting spun out by Denny Hamlin to finish 21st in just 3 laps. Camden Luca with 22nd place finish today. Eddie Jones 23rd. Ty Dillon finishes 24th. And in 25th, we had Bryce Harvey. 26th today was Matt DiBenedetto. And then 27th was Clint Bowyer. Allmendinger finishes 28th today. Not a good run for him, really. And then 29th was Ryan Newman. He also started in deep in the field with Dale Jr. Trevor Bayne came home 30th today. Very disappointing run for that team. 32nd, Landon Castle. And then 33rd today was Danica Patrick. Then, here's the Toyotas that wrecked early on in the race. Matt Kenseth, Carl Edwards, and Martin Truex Jr. All 3 of these drivers definitely lost a lot of positions in the point standings this race weekend. Next race, we head to the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis. This is JT24, JM26. Please stay tuned for the interview. Signing out. Hey Kyle, are you surprised that Denny Hamlin knocks you out of the way for the race lead and cut your tire down and then ultimately won this race?
I'm not surprised about anything. Congratulations.